Welcome to the Nimrodders, where we talk about some fancy shit. Let me tell you, we have a really great episode today. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so jazzed to be a part of this.
Sit back, relax, grab your consents, and don't get fat.
A candy tier list.
I have a sandwich.
Hello, listeners. I am GrandSand, and here I have KreamedKARN, McHawkthorn, and we don't know where Jerry J is, but we are the Nimrodders. Welcome.
Hello. I'm getting really tired of his shit just not showing up.
Honestly, the fact that he can't even let us know he's not going to be here is getting really annoying.
It's
We
grinding
couldn't
my
even find a
gears.
guest.
Yeah. I wish he was here. I would definitely speak my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, I made it.
What? Hey,
Oh, hey.
Here.
where have you been?
Been working. Shut up.
My word.
Have to
you
pay
know,
bills
I-
and shit.
See, the thing is, Jerry, we're all working too, and we still make time for this. So,
Mhm.
No, but I do stuff that requires immediate attention.
listen,
Mhm.
GrandSand has a kid, Karn has a kid, I'm about to have a kid, and I'm still going to make time for the Nimrodders. I don't know what the deal is. And,
My kids are little gremlins. They do. I had to clean up this whole house.
okay, listen, man.
Not an excuse. It's the truth.
No, I really have appreciated starting this with you. I just don't see how we're going to continue with you, Jerry.
I'm here.
AKA, you're
Mhm.
fired.
You can't fire me. I'm here. I
Dude, you
made it.
don't even want this, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you don't even want to be involved in this.
I'm
That's the problem.
here. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. What? We had to wait an hour to see if you'd even show up.
So
and now here you are.
I missed a few podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
but we had enough in the backlog. Probably not.
Wow. Yeah. And then we ran out still waiting for you to.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I'm here now.
Just unreliable, doesn't make shorts, doesn't contribute anything aside from
Yeah.
commentary when he shows up.
and it's
if
good
he shows
commentary
up.
when I show up.
If he shows up, yeah.
What do you?
No.
Sure.
Sorry,
yeah,
Jerry,
It's great commentary when you show up, but
Nope.
all the fucking
Take a vote.
all the other shit.
Take a vote right now.
Okay, everybody raise your right hand if you want to fire Jerry.
That's your left hand, you idiots. I'm in.
The
That's
camera's
my
flipped,
right.
actually.
Oh, the camera's flipped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking at our
So-
flipped cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
You guys,
Jerry.
come on,
we'll
start
just-
the podcast. You
Nah,
bullshit.
so-
All right, kick him, Karn, kick him.
You
all right.
You can't kick me.
Oh, and he's gone. Oh, and
Yeah.
look at what we got. Lothaine.
Lothaine,
Whoa!
a
Hey,
replacement.
Welcome back.
It's like he was already in the room.
What a
Welcome.
beautiful best.
Let me
Thank
put on
you.
my serious glasses here.
Listen, Lothaine, I'm sorry you had to see that. Oh, yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sorry you had to see that,
I feel like
Lothaine.
you
That
should-
was really hard for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
feel
just
like-
something we had to do.
Right. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair, you know?
Yeah. But welcome on in to the Nimrodders. I heard that KreamedKARN invited you in, and you've got you got a segment for us to talk about today.
I thought you were gonna say he has a stud in his penis.
You've
got a stud in your penis?
Oh, for sure, dude. Fun fact about that.
We can talk about that on the Patreon.
Fun fact no one talked about. No one asked about. Did you know they make vibrating tongue piercings?
Ye-
Did you know that?
You could put those
I actually
down
did
there.
not know that.
It's good times.
I actually did not know that. I did not know that at all.
Well, now you know.
And welcome to the Nimrodders.
And welcome to the Yes. Do you have anything to bring to the table? Lothaine?
Just arguments, things I've had with Karn over the years.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so you're gonna bring the arguments that you had with Karn
Yeah, sure.
to the
Get
podcast.
some more insight. Get people who know
Yeah.
Karn in on the arguments.
Okay. Well, I'm intrigued.
Mm.
No,
I am also intrigued.
Yes.
I'm intrigued.
And I'm
Yep. He's
Yep.
Karn.
He's Karn.
Yep.
Let's go with the classic. Milk and cereal.
What about it?
I pour my milk in the bowl first. Milk, then cereal.
Wait a second. Does anybody else do that?
I definitely do not do that.
Neither do I. Lothaine, explain.
Well, who told you cereal then milk? You just been programmed by society's conformity. Fucking learn to think for yourself, man. It just makes more sense. But when you are eating your cereal and you're not done and there's still milk in the bowl, you add more cereal, right? There's already milk in the bowl.
I usually drink all the milk and then add cereal with more milk.
Listen here, Crunch.
That's heathen activities right there.
That's fair. You're eating an entirely new bowl. But
Yeah.
a lot of people top off their bowl when they want more food.
Right. After they
So it just got me thinking, why don't I just pour my milk in the bowl first? Period.
It makes sense. Sorry, go ahead.
Does it make sense, Card?
How does
Well,
it
here-
make sense? I feel like
hold on,
you're kind
hold
of
on.
getting the stuff on the top kind of primed.
The logic of it makes sense. The way he laid it out makes sense. I still don't think that doing it makes sense, but the way he laid it out, it gives me a reason to believe it. Is what I'm trying to say.
It makes sense on more than that too. Like there's more logic behind it. Like you could serve everybody up. Like you could put your milk in the bowls and then put the milk back away in the fridge, you know, so it stays cold. You have the cereal out and ready, and then like, all right.
I feel like it's harder to transport the bowl when it has milk in it and no
that's
cereal.
why it's already where it belongs. It's already where it belongs on the table.
You could arguably do that with cereal as well.
Yeah, but then if you're like
Either
by
way,
that
you're going
logic,
back
waiting
and
for
forth
people to sit around the table, you got the milk sitting out.
Either way, you're going
And
back
of course
and
it
forth
is.
to the fridge
It's still
with
sitting
the milk.
out, right? Because it's in the bowl. But like, it's not sitting out longer than it has to be. You're not pulling it out until the first person wants their refill.
Y'all need to understand something else too. We have a group chat between him, me, and Jesse, and he named the fucking group chat milk.
Yeah, this is a hill I'll die on, dude. You don't even know. I'm just getting primed, man. This is a light argument here.
You know,
I'm testing the waters with y'all.
You got to be honest with yourself, Lothaine.
No, I don't.
Has this ever happened to
I'm
you
being honest.
when you pour the milk first
Go
and
on.
then the cereal?
Uh-huh.
Does the milk just end up splashing out of the bowl when you dump the cereal into the milk?
What are you talking about?
What
I've
if you
seen
get
milk
too much
splash on top
milk
of cereal
and then you
also.
overfill the cereal with the
Yeah.
I mean,
and then it
it's
just
just kind of-
overflows milk?
there's a cause
There's
of
so many
disaster
questions.
there.
No.
GrandSand, I love you, but God damn it.
No, because like the other way around, dude. Like, if you have cereal first and you put too much cereal in there and you add the milk, you got cause for like having the cereal overflow the bowl.
The thing is that all right, and in reality, to me, it just doesn't make sense to do it. Like I've been preconditioned by society, which is fine to me. That through my entire life,
Sheep.
Here's the thing, though, is when you have cereal on top after pouring it in, you just got a bunch of dry cereal. The milk kind of primes it and makes it nice and moist and stick together in the right ways.
mean, potato, tomato. You know what I'm saying? You
And
have
then
the ceremony of like
what I
pushing
like
the
to do,
cereal down with
especially-
your spoon.
And what I like to do with my cereal that needs sugar added to it is
Sure.
I like to get the cereal in, have the milk wet it so that the sugar sticks to the cereal.
See, that's a fun new debate right there. You're introducing sugar.
Right. For like
Most people
Cheerios or Kicks.
already buy. You know, they make Cheerios with sugar already in it.
I'm aware.
Cheerios.
Or
I
Kicks.
get it. I get
Or
it.
Raisin
Some people
Bran.
are fans of diabetes.
I like how you really, McHawkthorn, I love you, buddy, but I remember you were really struggling to find another one. You were like,
No, I was thinking about the
Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Classic.
You got Cheerios, Kicks, you got Corn Flakes, which, you know, taste really good with brown sugar sprinkled on top of it.
That's
It
fair.
would end up just going straight to the bottom if you were to pour milk on top of it.
as a side argument, does anyone actually eat Chex cereal? or
I
do you
do
just?
I like the cinnamon
I have.
checks.
It's fun. I'm a fan. But I mean, to be fair, this argument is funny because you're arguing. I was arguing cereal then milk. You're insinuating that my argument is cereal then sugar then milk. We weren't even talking about sugar. My argument could very well be cereal then milk then sugar.
No, I'm just saying that my method covers a lot more.
This is how we do over here.
Here in Colorado.
I'll move there next so I can argue on your playing field.
Yes.
We
Then
powder
you'll
our cereal like we
understand.
powder our mountains, bitch.
Come on. How do you
I'm
ride
so-
those slopes?
I'm just not so convinced that you pour milk first and then cereal is just the better way to go.
I mean, it's
It's fair. Not everybody in this world is correct. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
I imagine you
I'm not
don't
really
like to be
bothered
the-
by you doing things incorrectly.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you were incorrect.
No.
Right, right.
I'll clarify.
I will say that
no.
society has set a standard, a precedent over many years for something that has worked. Just because it's popular doesn't
just
necessarily
remember-
make it wrong.
But just remember, when you point one finger, three are pointing back at you, and one's up some guy's ass.
What?
Oh, yeah,
Eh?
yeah.
He's got a point.
That could happen.
I don't
So
know.
does
I
the
feel
right.
like in his point, I'm making money.
What if the tip of your finger is pierced?
Listen. I'm thinking about it. I
So-
feel like there might be a niche market.
Have we ever really asked the question that is it right or wrong to do it one way or the other, or are they both right, or are they both wrong?
No, they're both fine. I just
What
like
if
to
you
argue
just
for
pour
things that
milk
bother
in the
Karn.
box?
Pour milk in the box. Now that would be a wrong way to do
Wait
it.
a minute.
No,
Wait
that's
a minute, no,
revolutionary.
that's more efficient. You're
It's
getting
more
rid of the
efficient,
bowl, man.
You know, they make boxes for cereal so small these days. They're basically 2 bowls.
I would like to
pour the milk
argue that
in
that is
there.
in support of my argument because it's cereal then milk.
Then I would agree with you there, Lothaine.
You see,
Then we are
at
in
first,
No, we'll just try to get it. Just pour them into the milk jug.
Wait a minute.
Then it's tainting the milk. No, you're right, Lothaine. In that, we agree.
I almost disagreed because I thought that the milk was just going to seep through the cardboard, but there's
No.
plastic in there.
Yeah.
True. Also,
Yeah.
I've done this.
Yes.
You've done this.
It's
Like
like
fucking course, man.
It's like street ramen where you put it in with the Cheez-Its and shit and you make a ramen, you know?
I found
Yeah.
so when you shop at Aldi, this is not related at all, but when you shop at Aldi,
Unlike you and your
apparently
ancestors.
yes, which I love them. When you shop at Aldi, they have like the like pre-packaged like ramen that you don't have to like heat up at all. And honestly, something about like the ramen that's like noodles and like a in like the bag and shit, I get that. But like something about it being like pre-packaged, no cooking required, terrifies the shit out of me.
Like there's going to be a
I don't
dead
know
bug or
why.
something in there.
No, just like I guess like my thought is like you're telling me that you've had this thing that has been shipped across the country in a bag that just has like just loose sauce or like meat or some shit in it that's not refrigerated. Like they have the Korean barbecue and the chicken pad thai like skillet meals that are refrigerated that I can see that like it's chicken in it, so it's like refrigerated, or beef, it's refrigerated. I get that. But like just being on the shelf, just straight chilling, I'm like, I don't trust it. I don't know. Something in me is like, I don't ever want to try that ever, because it's just not going to happen.
So Lothaine, what's your next topic?
Wow.
Thank you guys for not giving a shit.
I actually had one more scenario of eating cereal
Oh shit, he's
Okay.
thinking about this.
in a cup.
What about it?
You just drink it.
Sorry.
You don't need to even use a tool. You just put the cup up to your
they have
mouth
tools
and then
for
cereal
that.
and milk.
Have you seen? There are cups that you can buy explicitly for that. There's a container that you put the cereal in, a container portion that you pour the milk in, and then as you tip it back, drink it, you get both.
See, that's the true way.
Were you all
That's
around?
the way.
Were you
But
all
you
around?
need like a specialized device for that.
We're all around for what?
Were you all around for when they made bowls with straws so that you could drink your cereal milk?
I was around for that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep. Revolutionary.
What the heck?
GrandSand. Yep. GrandSand. It might be a little bit before your time or after. Yeah, before your time.
Shit, man.
Yeah, land before time.
Fuck. Is this another situation where I'm the oldest one here?
Yeah.
Depends.
Dang.
How old are you?
You are.
What month is it? Oh, it's gonna be May.
That's it is May.
It happened to be May.
That means I'm 27 and a half.
Oh, then I'm the oldest.
Not too bad.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, how
Good
old
for
are
me.
you, Karn?
I turned 28 next month.
Okay, I'm gonna be 29.
He's fucking lying to
I'm
you.
gonna be
Also.
29
He's
this
definitely a
month.
lot older than that.
Ah, Lothaine,
Oh,
you
and I am.
lied.
Yeah,
You
we've
are.
already covered before. My math is not the keenest. I'm 37 and a half.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you're hanging out with a bunch of 20-something-year-olds.
Yeah, people my age are squares. Let's be clear. I play a lot of video games. So most of the people I hang out with are in their mid 20s. Also, most of the people I date are in their mid to late 20s.
That's fair. Well, I guess we can move on to your next debate.
Yeah. What you got?
That would be a very obvious one. Sock, shoe,
Yes.
sock, shoe.
Sock shoes. Wait, elaborate.
Okay. No.
All right. You're barefoot.
Go ahead.
It's time to put on shoes and go out into the world.
Okay.
You grab your socks and shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You do one foot, then the other foot, and you're done.
Do you not wear socks regularly in your house?
I do, but that's a different argument. I'm wearing socks right now. So in that situation, I happen to be wearing socks, and then I go to leave and I put on shoes. But if you're barefoot
Right.
already,
I feel like I would just go into my bedroom to retrieve the socks before I'm ready to head out. Put them both on. And then head over to
would
my shoes.
preemptively put on your socks before your shoes.
Yes.
Yeah. So in that situation, there is time before leaving the house.
He's saying you're putting on socks and then shoes in succession.
Yeah.
No time in between.
Yeah, one sock, then a shoe, then another sock, then another shoe. I would just probably put my socks on right before what does the time have to, like, you're just leaving, you're running late, and you're going to do sock, try to tie your shoe, if you do that.
You gotta
if you
tie
have
your
boots-
shoes every time, bro.
Well, I mean, I have boots, so.
Boots,
do
you
I.
got to then. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
to. Yeah. But
I feel like it would be
because
easier
I finished
if I
one
just had-
foot, then the other.
I feel like I would just like put both socks on, then both shoes on, so I could just focus on tying my shoes afterwards.
That's an interesting. It's interesting.
It's less mental
I mean,
space.
the
there.
fact that you would need to even focus about putting the
Yeah,
socks.
I mean, it's less.
It's just.
it's less mental space. there.
I forgot how to tie my shoes for a good 5 years. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, all I know is there are usually I'm wearing socks around the house, but not always. Sometimes I wear nothing. Sometimes I'm just barefoot.
So let me ask you this, Lothaine.
Okay,
Is it-
and then I go to leave the house, right? Because I got to go to work or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll put on one sock, then my shoe, then the other sock,
Do you,
then my shoe.
So let me ask you: do you put one leg through your underwear, then another leg, then that same leg through the pants?
But
then
that's a different
one
argument,
pants
man.
through
If
the
I could put on
underwear?
both socks at the same time, that would be pretty clever. Underwear is one article of clothing. It doesn't matter. There's fucking holes in it for. Hold on, 2 holes, 3
Yep,
holes.
There's 2 holes.
One
three
hole
holes.
that splits.
Well, I guess it's 3 holes.
Is it? Or is it
Technically.
one hole that
Yeah,
splits?
no,
I
I
think
would
it's
say it's
the
3
Lincoln
holes.
Tunnel.
This
Well,
is
I would
another
say
fun
4
argument.
holes,
One hole
technically.
that splits.
Well, if it's underwear, it's 4 holes, right?
How many holes are in a straw?
Yeah, one.
There's supposed to be one.
No, two.
But sometimes there's more. I get really sad.
Like, we're not talking about bowl milk cereal.
This is personally, I dip my socks in the milk.
What?
Personally.
That's
So it doesn't really
milk?
seem like that this is very efficient unless you keep your socks where your shoes are. Because for me, when
That's
I
not
go to like put socks and shoes on, like I'm not gonna go grab my socks, then walk over to grab my boots, and then sit down and lay it out in front of
So
me
you're
to do the whole
telling me you
process.
waste more time by sitting down twice?
Yeah, no, I don't sit down
That's
at
what
all.
it sounds like.
I only sit down to tie my shoes. All
Hold
I
on.
have to do.
You stand up and put your socks on?
I do, yes.
All right, okay. Now
Same.
let's imagine a world where you're 50. You're not fucking doing that
37.
shit, bro.
Let's imagine a world
You're
where
right.
you're 37.
Have fun with your balance while you have it, homie. Jesus Christ.
So we're saying if you have balance, then this is the most effective way to do it.
Look,
Because then
all
you
I'm
just
saying is
You need balance. Put your
your
new balance
opinion
on.
is offset by your skill.
I'm skilled, therefore
You-
I can do it more effectively.
You could do it more effectively, sure. Yeah, that's a different argument. You're like, I don't need to do it the proper way because I have a way that circumvents that. You know,
Well,
like,
It's not
Here's-
proper
I
if
don't
it's
think
a
it's
way to
proper,
like
yeah.
look, I
you
would
know.
argue that the proper way is to do one foot and then the other. Like, the only way that it's okay otherwise is
one
if
foot
you are presenting
with
a
one sock,
scenario.
then the other with the other sock.
Look, if you're presenting a scenario where you happen to have your socks on first, that's a different argument. But the point is if you need to put both of them on, because
feel
you're
like-
barefoot,
No,
what do you do?
I feel like this is as efficient as running heel toe instead of
You could say
running
that,
toe
but
toe.
in a world where you sit down with your socks and shoes and then you go sock, shoe, you're lifting each foot fucking twice, bro. I'm lifting
not
each
unless
foot
you-
once. You
not
know what I'm
unless you-
saying?
Not unless you put your sock on. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What? Okay, in your argument, what, 3 times? Because you're like
Oh,
sock,
shit.
sock,
Nope.
shoe,
No,
shoe.
no, Lothaine, that makes sense because you put your sock on, then you put your foot in your shoe while you get the.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's one foot,
Yeah.
then the other.
Yeah, because like as soon as your foot goes down,
I just think there's
Into the
way too much
shoe.
preparation.
no,
Look,
there's
it's
no
like you're not-
preparation there.
It's like you
There
don't
is
realize you're
beautiful-
talking
no,
to
no,
somebody
it's
who hasn't
beautiful.
timed this.
Because okay, I think the first mistake is I don't think you should be waiting until you need to put your shoes on to have socks on.
You are just preemptively putting your socks on first in preparation,
However,
which is good. That's
yes,
wise.
exactly. However, it does make sense that after putting, if you are disadvantaged enough to be putting your socks on while you're to put your sock on, then slide your foot into your shoe, and then have the other sock, put that on, and slide that into your next shoe. That makes sense. Efficiency
If
wise, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
I feel
mean,
like
it
boots
makes
would be
more
a different.
sense.
Okay.
I feel like boots would be a different story because boots are hard to get on. You can't really just slide them on. You just kind of want to have it ready.
you know,
but
at
I
the
think
end of
if
the
you
day-
have tennis shoes like sneakers like mine, where you can just slide them in,
Yeah.
it makes
It only
sense.
makes sense if you're at a physical disadvantage.
No.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
If
think
you're
so.
if you're in a
No,
physical
if we're talking about energy conservation, GrandSand,
equality,
No,
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
energy. No,
equity.
because if you go and you like, it's not like I'm gonna. It feels weird to just go grab my socks, then go grab my shoes, and then sit down. I'm like, I'm
Listen,
ready.
motherfucker,
But you
you're
need to
putting your- you're
rewire
grabbing
your
socks and
mind,
putting them
though.
on where you stand. That's
Where
weird.
I stand? No, that's not weird at all because it's
Why
right there.
are
I
you
just
standing
put
to
them
put your
on.
socks and shoes on?
What if you have
What?
long tube socks, GrandSand? Those are hard to put on while you're standing.
I've got those long tube socks.
They're hard
It's
to
not
put
that
on when you're
hard.
standing. Yeah, it
Do
is
you
a
have long
little-
tube socks? I do too.
I just
Actually,
put them
short
on.
socks are harder put on than tube
I'm a
socks.
millennial, so most of my shit are ankle socks.
I'm wearing.
Have you
I wear
heard?
ankle. I wear ankle socks for the gym.
That's considered uncool now.
Ankle socks?
What, ankle socks?
Yeah, that's what the Zoomers are talking about.
Yeah,
dude. Like,
Zoomers just hijacked what was uncool back in our
it
youth.
changes shit all the time, but right now, like ankle socks.
excuse
Ooh, brother.
They-
Ooh, brother.
The fact
Ankles.
that the fact that Champion and fucking like not New Balance,
Adidas.
Reebok have become
Reebok.
like a fucking established fucking sought after brand, but when we were in high school, it was like that was the bullshit fucking Walmart
that was
brand.
the cheap shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, ankle socks just make sense when you're doing a lot of physical activity. Okay.
GrandSand.
Long socks just feel nice. That's when you want to relax.
I don't think I care what socks I'm wearing.
I do prefer a nice warm pair of long socks. Us down here. In
Personally,
the
I wear a crew.
Personally,
I wear V-neck socks.
That's that thick long sock.
I wear blazer socks.
I wear hoodie socks.
you might have
wear
swayed.
G-
You might have
G-string
swayed
socks.
McHawkthorn Lothaine, but I just can't get with it.
This is another situation where, like, I forgive you for being wrong.
I also forgive you, GrandSand, for being
The thing
wrong.
is, whenever with this argument, I've always thought that it was that Lothaine was trying to like when he was talking about like putting your socks and shoes on like 1 foot at a time. I thought he was talking about like you put your foot up and then you got sock and then you have like a fucking loafer like fucking Mr. Rogers. And you put that shit on and then tie
Mr.
it.
Rogers did it right.
Yeah,
I mean, you're talking
a
like
beautiful
with
day in the
slip-ons
neighborhood.
where like that doesn't make any sense at all because you can just put both those on at the same time basically while you walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Karn, shut up.
Any kind of shoe that requires any kind of effort, like even boots, because like, I've got like Renaissance Fair boots because I'm a fan. I got a pair of $700 leather boots that I'll wear myself to the fair. And like, I put on one long sock,
God,
and then the boot, and then I put on the other sock, and then the other boot.
That's I mean,
Because
you know what?
no
I
matter
want
which way you spin it, I lift one foot and then I lift the other foot when I'm ready for it.
Personally,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like
just
it's
gonna
one
start wearing
foot then the
onesies.
other. Like
I feel like I would end up doing that. Yeah, once I'm,
Can we all just
not
wear
really able
onesies?
to balance anymore.
sure.
Yeah, when you're old or 37.
Yeah, dude. You're speaking from like an ableist perspective. That's
Yeah.
that's like crazy. You
Dude,
goddamn
that's so
ableist.
fucking gross.
What's one more do you got?
Well,
Lothaine?
I mean,
Yeah, let's slip on your next topic.
there's fries, French fries.
yes, French
Just
fries.
French fries we're talking about.
I mean,
What about-
everybody considers it a finger food,
Mm-hmm.
but they're packed full of grease. Just fuck that. I'm eating it with a fork.
What about eating them with chopsticks?
I would love that. I love chopsticks.
Are you not one to shove more than
Yo,
one
you're
fry
talking to
in
the
your mouth?
wrong one, dude. I've opened up an ice cream gallon before, and I've cut squares in it with a knife, and then I've used chopsticks to pick out the squares of ice cream.
What?
Yeah, man, 100% I've done that.
That is nuts.
It is. It is. I'm not arguing for that. That's
All right.
pretty
I might
eccentric.
try that. That sounds like an event.
It's just fun.
I
And
want
you
to
know what?
partake.
It's like a diet tip also if you need to slow down your consumption of sugar.
That sounds amazing, honestly.
It's fun.
I don't
love
mind eating
chopsticks.
regular fries with my fingers, but if it's like loaded fries,
Yeah, that's my point though, right? Like, why is it a food that you eat with your fingers sometimes, but sometimes you use a fork?
like that.
Because
yeah.
it's just
Because
easier
it's
with your
messier.
fingers.
I
Like
would
a-
argue it's messy from the very beginning. It's grease-saturated food.
I mean,
Well,
so are
regular
burgers.
fries are not as
Yeah.
soggy.
So are burgers.
We're going to
so-
talk about me eating burgers with a fork and a knife.
You know what? Honestly,
Yikes. Okay,
the
that's a little bit too. Like
I
feel
agree. I
like
use my hands.
That's a bit
It's too
much.
much.
You're laying it on a little bit thick there, Lothaine. But if it's like a nice duck poutine fries,
First of all, I do not even like poutine that much.
the fucking
What the fuck?
the Trump hands came back.
You know what? You're wrong.
you.
Let me tell you, duck poutine. I love
This is
it.
the best
It's amazing.
way.
It's the best
You eat
fries.
with forks.
Eat with
All
a
my
fork.
friends in the industry, they know.
Grab
You
it by
use
the
forks.
fork.
Grab it by the fork. I know who made the fork. Let me tell you.
I know he was a great guy. He was a great guy.
Yeah.
Just remember, guys. Just remember, if you're trying to eat on the, make sure you like if you gotta eat on the table, right? You gotta eat on the table.
This is a game plan.
Just make sure. Just pretend you can see it.
I'm
Just make
pretending.
sure that,
I can see it. Yeah.
If you set your food down here, like like it could also be set over here. It was a very niche joke about the time that he
Don't
drew
like
that.
football.
It's fine.
Yikes.
So fries with fork,
do you remember
really,
the time?
like,
do you remember the
that's-
time that he would like he had like the hurricane map and he was like, yeah, it could also go here.
And that was a dick.
Never mind.
Everything goes back to Dick.
Never mind. We cut that whole part out. You didn't see a fucking thing. Why do I have a whiteboard in my hand? Find out. Never.
Find out. Never. I mean, so I don't know, man. Like, you just can't control how many French fries you're putting in your mouth with a fork.
Sure you can. Learn to use a fork better.
Yeah,
No.
dude. Come on. Dude. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can.
No,
This is why we need to have. I'm so sad that we fired Jerry because he's really good at arguing shit like this.
Yeah, I'm beginning to really miss him. I wish he could be gaslighting Lothaine right now.
Oh, that'd be great, man. I love being gaslit.
Man.
But I would say, though, forks with loaded fries that are already messy. Yes.
Because the fries are much messier at that point.
Yes. But
No,
I
that
would
makes
say
sense.
if it was
Yeah.
Wendy's fries, I like
100%.
to just kind of pick that out, dip it in like a Frosty. Couldn't do that really easily with
Did
a
I
fork,
get
to
it?
be honest.
Crisp cut fries? Those
Yeah.
are more like chips.
Yeah.
Chibs.
I feel like you just have more control.
Guys,
Or like
honestly-
Arby's
Yeah,
curly
much more
fries.
control. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you say is
Sounds
the
like
best
you're-
fast food fry?
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
Are we eating the fries straight or are we doing something to it? Like dipping it in
No,
a
just
shake?
straight fries. No
Arby's curly
condiments.
fries, man.
Just straight fries.
It's hard for me sometimes.
It's hard.
They're so
I got-
starchy.
I got two like contrarian type fries, right? Like one of them's like, if we're talking about fast food, seasoned fries from Jack in the Box are pretty tasty.
Okay.
They're kind of a classic, right? And then if we're gonna scale
Sorry,
it up
allergies.
a bit, I love steak fries from like.
Red Robin.
I can't.
They're not bad from Red Robin. I'll
I
add more
can't stand
salt.
steak fries. Honestly,
You can't stand steak fries?
I don't know what it is about steak fries. Like there's a.
Do you not
there's
like
a,
potato?
No,
I
there's a
need
gas
sauce with
station.
those.
There's a gas
That's
station
fair.
around
See,
here.
your problem
called
is
Rural
you started
Farms
with gas station.
that. There's a gas station.
I don't like
around
sushi. See,
here.
there's this gas station.
No, listen. There's this gas station that they make like steak fries, like they're like potato wedges, right?
Oh,
And wait, I just realized that they're not the same thing.
nice.
Nice.
You ever had hash browns?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Are
hash
hash
I'm
browns
American.
Are hash
Steel
browns
cut
fries?
hash browns.
Are hash browns fries? That's a good question, dude, because they are patat.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it's fries are done differently than hash browns.
Hold on, let me consult Google. Define French fries.
Define
Hold on.
hot dog.
Hold on.
Define-
a thin strip of deep
Brave.
fried potato. No, because a singular French fry is a thin strip of deep fried potato.
but
A hash,
you have
you
the
can't
hash
say
brown,
a hash brown.
but you have
hash
the
browns
hash
are plural by
browns
definition.
that you get from McDonald's that are like the fucking slab of fucking hash brown. But you also have hash browns that are like.
Hold on, that's
the
fair. That's fair. Hold on.
Shredded
Hold
ass.
on, but then
fucking
that would be
things.
saying
agree.
a bundle of fries is a hash brown.
No.
Incorrect.
No.
Wrong.
But hash browns are kind of like connected.
A French fry, as defined by the dictionary, is a thin strip of deep fried potato. So
And
I will say,
plural is
if,
fries.
If Karn is, it's not plural. It's a thin strip. A French fry is a thin strip of potato, of fried potato.
Yep.
So Karn's saying like hash browns from like McDonald's, which is like
That's a patty of
Like a
fries.
yeah, it's a patty, but it's also a thin strip, is it not? So I would argue
Incorrect.
that a hash brown from McDonald's
Incorrect.
is a French fry.
This one
It's
is.
just a large
No,
one.
no, because it hasn't been sliced. It's a mixture of fries.
It doesn't say sliced. It
Okay,
says a
but-
thin strip of deep fried potato. It doesn't say a sliced thin strip
Deep
of
fried potato is usually prepared sliced
Like French fry definition and meaning: strip of potato typically cooked by being fried in deep fat. No, yeah, it's fine.
No.
My argument was that had nothing to do with the fucking hash browns from McDonald's. But when you get the hash browns that are like the fucking bunch of potatoes that are like chopped up and shit,
like from Denny's.
But they're little thin strips, aren't they?
They're not chopped up. Fries
They're
aren't chopped
different,
up.
dude. They're all adhered together. I feel like that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
How do they make those? That's a motherfucking like web of hash browns.
What do you mean? How do they make it? They just fucking throw.
I never worked at fucking Denny's. I don't fucking know.
You never cooked fucking food before, did? Like,
I have. I make a really good tomato soup.
Oh my god! Apparently, you'd make a really shitty hash brown.
That's what it sounds like to me, Lothaine.
If it even is a hash brown.
Guys, air fryers are really cool.
Oh my god!
Air fryers are great.
Yo,
is that an air fryer behind you, GrandSand?
I do. It's right there.
I almost forgot your name for a second.
You know what I'm personally a fan of?
What?
Panini presses.
Oh, I've got one. It's the best thing in the entire
They're
world.
so good. As
So
far
versatile.
as like auxiliary kitchen appliances that people don't know they need.
I also like the one that I have also flattens out to a griddle so you can make pancakes
that's
or
great.
burgers or some shit. I love my panini press. It's probably the best
It's
thing
so
I've ever
cool.
gotten.
You know what? You know what
My
my
PB press.
favorite auxiliary kitchen appliance is?
It better fucking not be for corn.
GrandSand segment.
What?
What?
GrandSand segment.
Oh, you want me to? Are we transitioning over to me right now?
It sounds like that's what Card's doing.
We're 38 minutes.
I was
into
busy looking
recording.
up panini presses.
What do you mean you don't know what a panini press is?
I wasn't sure.
Oh my God. GrandSand.
Wait,
Open a
Taco, can I
fucking
come
book.
over and you could show me your panini press?
Yeah, I would
That's really rude to ask you
press
to ask of him to show you his
wanna
panini
hold
press.
May I?
Hey, do you want to hold hands while we press a panini, bro?
What if we kiss under the panini press?
What if we
I'll hold the camera.
What if we press our paninis together and
I can market this, guys. I'm sure of it.
Oh man. Well,
GrandSand, what you got?
my segment. You know how I have that phobia? You know what it is.
Nah,
he's afraid
yeah.
of fat
Vaginas.
Yeah.
No.
No, sorry.
But it sounds like it.
Yeah.
It
sounds like that.
Just say
I
it
have
for the listeners.
phagophobia.
Phagophobia.
And so this topic is going to be what are the
How do you know it's
weirdest
not
and most
spelled-
rare phobias?
What if it's pronounced
that's-
phagophobia?
No.
We don't live in the UK.
Might be something else. For those of you who are listening and watching, everybody, phagophobia is a fear of swallowing. Yes. I have troubles just eating in
So you spit.
general. I chew my food like no other.
Very
It's a whole
slowly.
I eat very slow. Yeah. But here are the weirdest and most rare phobias.
Yes.
Okay.
One of them being erythrobutrophobia.
Why the
Wait,
hell
what?
did we give him the segment that
Or
is reading
Erica-
big words?
Erythrobutyrophobia. It's a fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth.
That's a tongue twister.
You know what's funny?
Is that? I mean, I can kind of relate.
You know what's funny is that I don't have a problem with peanut butter sticking to the roof of my mouth. I don't like when you eat like white bread, like sandwich bread, and like,
Yes.
you get like that bite that gets stuck all across
Yeah,
the top.
that's
And
Wait,
you're, like,
that's way worse.
and you're like fucking chipping away with your tongue trying to get it to come off, and it won't come off.
And then
That-
sometimes you got to stick your whole finger in there because you're just freaking out.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not freaking out, GrandSand.
I'm freaking out. Yeah, man, it's not a fun time. It's also very uncomfortable.
What's the point of this segment? Get to it.
So we're talking about the weirdest phobias.
we have to
It's
we have
phobia
to
awareness, I
we have to
This is
pick
phobia
one.
awareness.
This is the phobia draft. We have to draft our phobias.
Okay.
We're trapped. Well, can you relate to any of these?
Not the
At
ones
all.
that you're afraid
Not
of. No.
That specific kind of food phobia.
I do
So
have
not.
I do have a fear because I've had it happen where, you know, like you're drinking ramen or you're sucking down a spaghetti noodle and it gets kind of stuck between your mouth and the inside of your lungs. It's pretty rough, but I think that that's a natural response and not so much a fear of it. I don't like that.
I've never had that happen to me. So I can't.
Or like when you have mozzarella and it's just like still stuck to the pizza, but it's
you're saying like
Yes.
half
Okay,
the
yeah,
food is still like attached.
yeah, like it's still
Okay.
attached. It's awful, but
I
I'm
thought
not
you-
afraid
I
of
don't
it.
like that.
You said drinking ramen, and I got confused as to what.
Have
the
you
fuck
ever
were
drank
talking about.
ramen before?
I mean,
That's great.
honestly,
Have you ever drank cereal before?
is ramen
Yeah, it's
soup?
great.
Ramen is a
What?
soup. Yes.
Fucking is the ocean soup?
What is this?
Sure.
Yes.
no.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
Of course.
Actually.
I don't like that I invited Lothaine on here because he's just been agreeing with McHawkthorn about a lot of things.
No, I mean, we argued a little bit about Sock
Yeah. But you know, he won me over with his logic.
Well, stop thinking, man.
Well, here's a funky one.
You're telling me, McHawkthorn, not to think? Please.
What's the fear of funk? What is that called?
The fear of funk. Man, I'm gonna have to look that up. But
Okay, I'll do it.
here's another one. Arithmophobia, fear of numbers. This is a thing. Many people grow up dreading math classes, but people with arithmophobia have a genuine fear of numbers. People with this fear usually experience anxiety associated with doing math or dealing with numbers in general versus fear of actually seeing the number symbols.
Here's
All
how
right.
you
On the
test
count
to
of
see.
one.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I was gonna say, here's how you test. Ready? Tell me if this makes you uncomfortable.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's not so bad.
Man, I cannot imagine
Being afraid of
somebody who is afraid of numbers. How do
I
they?
found a phobia word about food I don't relate to per se that I more or less may have a fear of.
Yes.
It's called ostraconophobia.
What is that?
What is that?
It's an irrational fear of basically crustaceans.
Just
So
crustaceans.
I can
like,
understand.
shellfish or
Okay.
crustaceans.
Okay.
I don't
I
like
can-
eating them. They're bottom dwellers.
That's
dude.
how I feel about lobsters
I-
sometimes. I'm
Yeah,
okay with
yep.
a grilled lobster tail, but if I can see what it looks like,
I'm okay with it sometimes. Like I'll
Right.
eat. Like I'm not going to eat crab at a Red Lobster.
nope.
But like if I'm going to some 5-star restaurant, I may order the crab of like when in Rome. You know, like if this place is known to have very good crab, I may eat it. But like I'll
If you go to like
still
a Red Lobster,
accidentally like gag a couple times while I'm eating.
That's
it.
how I
I'm
feel
like,
about-
why am I doing that?
Right.
It tastes great.
I feel that
I
about
cannot-
crawdads or like lobster butt, like lobster
Yeah,
tails.
I'm not gonna
freak me
eat
out,
that
man.
shit, dude. That's like they're bottom dwellers, man.
Yeah.
Like
They're the
mm-mm.
cockroaches of the sea, man.
Yeah, dude. No thanks.
I feel like Jerry would not be
I-
happy with this conversation.
I'm not happy with
God
the
rest his soul.
conversation. Yeah. No.
So here's another one.
Wait, grandson, hold on one second. Let me say mine real fast, and then you can say yours.
Yeah, go for it.
Because this is just like, okay, so I've always thought that calling the condition of not being able to like pronounce or read words like properly dyslexia.
It's a big word, right?
It's a word that's hard to fucking say in the first place. Do you guys know what the fear of long words is?
I've heard
What?
it before.
Hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia.
Whoa!
Hold on.
Hippo.
I'm gonna put it in the Riverside chat so y'all can see this shit.
That is
Fendo.
absolutely insane.
Look at the Nimrodders chat.
It's so big.
I have hemophobia. That's the only phobia that I can think of right now that I have. Oh
What
my
fear,
god.
fear,
Hemophobia.
fear of blood.
Fear of blood. I cannot handle. I don't mind. Well, yeah, I can't handle it. I can't do it.
I can't, dude. The thought of having blood in me, I can't stand it.
I don't mind it. I just don't like seeing it, and I don't like it being drawn from my body. It makes me queasy.
I most certainly do not have an issue with that.
It's just it has to stay in its place. If
I
it
would've
goes
made a
anywhere
bad
else, it's
emo.
Stay there.
unnatural.
Yes. You know what? Blood, stop moving. Just sit still.
If I could just be ignorant of your existence, that'd be
Why are
great.
you red when I see you? We know you should be blue.
We know this.
You know this.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate for the people who are afraid of long words. That their phobia name is
I'll put it
that
on-
long.
I'll put it on
Such
the
a
screen.
large word.
Right. Ready. Right here.
Yes.
It's terrible.
Hippopota monstrosa quipidelophobia.
Quipid.
Quiptalophobia.
Here's a shorter one. Optophobia. This one's funky.
The fear of seeing.
Yeah, fear of opening one's eyes. Can you imagine that?
Ready, guys. We're gonna play
This
peekaboo.
is
Ready.
the one for the listeners.
Ready. Peekaboo.
Like what? This fear could be extremely debilitating. Yep.
No
As it is
shit.
hard for an individual to carry out daily activities without opening their eyes. People with optophobia may prefer to stay indoors or in dimly lit areas. This phobia is usually associated with a generalized anxiety disorder. Like many other rare phobias, this fear is usually the result of a traumatic incident.
Can we talk about how generalized anxiety disorder sucks?
What is that?
On.
Generalized anxiety disorder just basically means that you just feel anxious like all the fucking time.
Ooh.
Yeah, can I tell you? I have an anxiety disorder.
Uh-huh.
Who doesn't?
It does suck.
In this day and age? Sorry,
Oh, that
not
was-
trying to be
Yeah.
was it?
reductive or anything. It's absolutely true. I feel
Yeah.
like it's a pandemic at this point.
It's pretty crazy, dude.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Almost all the
Pandemic
time when
after
I feel
2020?
anxiety, I tell myself it's stupid and it's just not right.
I was on
Like,
medicine.
so like I counter it, so to speak. But like, yeah, no, I went to a doctor and everything, and they're like, you have an anxiety disorder and you need meds. And I'm like, no, thanks, bye.
Oh, dude, meds
And-
fuck you up even more, man.
Yeah, I know.
I just
right?
opted for a panic attack in the shower. Thank you.
I didn't take any. I didn't get any meds. I was just like, good to know. Thanks, bye. You know, like that's it. And I didn't talk to him again.
Yeah, that's how it was with my doc when he was trying to prescribe antidepressants. Please,
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm
man.
perfectly
like, you don't know
fine.
me, dude. If you give me antidepressants, I'll just like sell them. That's not going to help anyone, man. It's not going to help my situation.
That'd help your
Do
Just
you
trying to make
think-
money off of me.
Do you think that someone with optophobia, it would be better for them to just get surgery, like surgically make themselves blind?
Nah.
No.
You don't wanna take
Or do you
options
think
off
that they
the
just
table.
need to,
just
like-
wear a blindfold?
Just wear a blindfold everywhere?
Yeah, dude. If that's how you really feel, just wear a
Or
fucking
get
blindfold,
help,
dude.
guys. God
Or
damn.
get help!
Jesus Christ, guys. What do you
Get
think this
help?
is?
Wait a
Bird
minute.
box?
wait a minute, dude.
Yeah, because
what?
this. Yeah.
I wonder if you let's ask the Google.
Okay.
If you stop using your eyes, do you go blind?
How does that?
It's actually a really good question.
Is it possible to go blind from keeping your eyes closed? Okay, let's see here. What do you
Oh.
have to say about this internet?
Philemophobia is the fear of kissing.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
that's sad. But
That's sad.
understandable.
That's very sad.
Sounds like an obsessive anxiety disorder. It's close to genophobia or something, or genophobia.
This is like a rabbit hole to
Or
go down. I'm not finding a
haphophobia.
quick, easy answer.
Hey, do you guys have
Erotophobia.
gelatophobia?
I'm not afraid of
What?
gelato or ice cream.
I love gelato. The fear of being laughed at.
Oh, no.
No.
Whoa.
That's just generally that wraps into my general anxiety disorder.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, actually.
Yeah, but
actually, I do, Karn.
It's not that explicitly though, right? It's just
It's more like
public
I don't like.
anxiety in general.
I just don't like being made to look a fool.
But
without
that's
my
why you
consent.
gotta like own it.
Just own it.
Right?
Yeah, it's tough.
Are you
but,
I know
like,
how
saying
to
I'm
do that.
not owning it, Lothaine?
what?
Are we gonna have a problem?
No, bro. If you want it on loan, let me know.
Hold on. Can we talk about real quickly hydrophobia?
Why?
Because
Fear of water.
Yeah,
because
rabies.
I was gonna say, because it's so fucking crazy that like the late stage of rabies, if you have rabies and you don't get like the shots and shit, one of the last stages of rabies is you literally get terrified of fucking water.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, that's
so
weird,
strange.
dude.
That's such a weird fucking
They have to
thing.
hook you up to like an IV or something so that you don't.
There's a video on YouTube.
Die.
You can
Wow.
look it up for yourself. I'm not gonna put it in the link in the fucking description.
That's bizarre.
No, you
That
should
you-
show it to everybody.
There's a guy that like I don't want to look for it. That like he's trying to drink, but he keeps recoiling from the
Yeah.
fucking glass. Like he's thirsty,
He's
but
like
he can't,
shaking.
he can't drink it. It's crazy.
Man, that's
They
Don't
lose their fine
don't
motor
take
skills.
this. Don't take this.
But like,
for those
Guys,
of you
the
listening.
flavor of the water, like
For those of you listening,
For those of you listening,
take that out of context, please.
I mean, if they wanted to take it out of context, it's just Karn holding an empty hand up to his face, you know.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
ergophobia, the fear of work.
Yo.
Do you?
I
I'm
quit my
allergic
job
to work.
yesterday.
That's what got Jerry J fired.
He's got that phobia.
That's the name of the episode. Jerry gets fired.
Jerry phobia. Yep.
You know, I think most people actually have this phobia. A phabophobia, fear of adolescence. It's a fear of adolescence or youth. People with
fuck them
phabophobia may perceive teenagers as out of control or dangerous and believe they are rude, unpredictable, and do
That
not
sounds
follow
kinda made up.
rules.
That sounds kind of all teen,
Yeah.
but that's what teenagers are, though.
That's what they are. Yeah.
Can I spin
That's what
this
I
for
was.
a second? Because there's actually a cool topic in here. Like that's not. It's like a brief topic. The fear of not to say fear, but like the feeling of my generation has it the best. The one before us sucked, and the one after us suck. And like being afraid of the future of this generation is called juvenoia.
Ooh.
Mm.
And I just know this actually. This is in my brain somewhere. But the weird thing is, and this actually leads into like why I don't fear the generation coming up. They do stupid shit, but like I actually look at them as like, you guys are gonna go so fucking far.
I'm
Because
definitely yeah.
I don't know, dude. They be eating Tide Pods.
No,
Yeah, but we did stupid shit too. I mean, it's gonna be every generation.
No, I
do
know, I'm
feel
just
like
talking shit.
I just don't want to be left behind.
Oh, eat a Tide Pod.
I'm already getting to the point where I'm like, you're right.
Disclaimer: don't do that.
Just at a time.
Millennials had their Clorox. The Zoomers had Tide Pods.
That's right. Yeah.
yeah.
No, but like, I don't want to. I can already feel myself being like, I don't really want to learn about this new technology that's coming out. I'm too exhausted for that.
Ooh,
And
I'm
that's
not
like
that
that's
yet.
dangerous.
Ooh, I'm not like that yet.
That's good.
Do you
I
guys?
have told
That's
people to
good.
get off my lawn.
Yes. Yeah.
You have?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, fucking kids, dude, on my lawn.
Mhm.
One step closer.
Man,
One step to.
Do you know
they got other lawns they can hang out on like their own.
Do you know how boomer Lothaine is? Jesse called him on Snapchat one night and he was just watering his fucking lawn.
What are you gonna do with it? Not water your lawn?
Wow, that
Yeah,
sounds
you
like
gotta
a,
water your lawn.
that's
Bro,
why we
dude,
do
I don't
zero
have kids
skipping.
to be like, this is your chore. Water the lawn. Like I water my own fucking lawn, dude.
Why don't you zero skate, bro? It's much more
Bro, it
sustainable.
takes like an
bro.
hour and a half. I've got 3 lawns.
He's got 3 lawns.
You heard it
A
here,
backyard, a front yard, and a side yard.
They're stacked on top of each other.
He's got stacked
Just like
lawns.
he just has grass stacked up on. This isn't Minecraft, just rolls of grass.
This isn't Minecraft. I don't have different tiered grass. Okay?
Guys, I want you guys to figure out which one this phobia is.
Okay.
It's called decidophobia.
Fear decision.
That's correct.
I couldn't decide
I don't
between.
have it. I picked the first
Fucking
thing.
he
I went with
buzzed in
it.
first and he got it.
That has got to be like one of my favorite ones. Making any kind of decision can seem impossible for someone with decidophobia.
That's just
as they do not trust their own
anxiety.
opinions.
That's just anxieties and girlfriends.
GrandSand. I have found one that's just like yours, but not.
Oh yeah?
It's called pseudodysphagia.
Pseudodysphagia. Okay.
And it's the fear of choking.
Oh, well, I do have a fear of
Why
that.
the fuck did you just go French?
Oh, yeah.
No fear here. I mean, that's a kink in some industries.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid of that. Yeah, I mean that ties with me.
That's okay, but what the fuck? Of
Someone
course you're
says
afraid of
choking.
fucking choking.
The
Of
first
course
thing I
you're
think
afraid
of-
of it. It
The
makes
first
you
thing I
die.
think of is monetization.
I guess it's a new level of fear of choking, because then that could like, prevent someone from wanting to learn how to swim
Or breathe.
GrandSand,
What do you mean?
GrandSand, your mind is beautiful.
Hey, GrandSand,
Yes.
do you have angrophobia?
What is that?
It's fear of being angry. Dude, all these phobias with obvious names like aerophobia, fear of flying.
listen.
Like,
I feel like
What about phobophobia?
fear of fears?
Fear of phobias.
Fear of
Jesus,
phobias.
Jesus. I used to be a swim instructor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where did you encounter?
I thought you said you're a BDSM instructor.
Not lately.
Not lately.
Private classes only.
Oh man.
I'll bring the equipment.
What? Hold the fuck on. Hold.
Holding? Wait, I got holdophobia. You better hurry.
Karn, say something. He's freaking out.
I got pressureophobia. I got the fear of pressure.
That makes my phobia feel better.
That's like that clip. That's like the clip of the fucking guy. It's like I'm afraid of the word that's spelled AAGH. And he's like, I'm afraid of apologies. Sorry. Sorry.
What were you gonna say earlier?
Barophobia. Yeah,
Fear of bears.
Just no, actually no.
No,
Fear
away. That would be like Urso or Ursa or whatever the fuck.
No.
Right?
Sure. Barophobia is the fear of gravity.
Arcodophobia. Fear of
How
fears.
do you live your life?
Fear of gravity?
Yeah.
You just have to not believe in gravity.
Well, okay.
Gravity is a construct, dude.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Like,
half
this
of
is-
flat
this is
Earth doesn't believe in the
magnets.
concept of gravity.
No, that's true. That's true.
Maybe they're just all afraid of it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they're afraid of the truth.
I saw a TikTok clip of some woman not believing in gravity. It was so stupid. I lost brain cells. She was like, if Oling Fig Newton was done it by land. And, like, that's how bad it was, dude. That's how bad the level of if Oling he didn't invent gravity. If only he didn't invent gravity.
No, you're fucking talking about Trisha Paytas.
Am I? Fucking elaborate for us.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so she was on Ethan Klein's podcast.
Okay.
And it wasn't Ethan.
Oh,
it was their
This
whatever podcast they fucking do together. And
H3H3 or something or what?
no, it's the one that they do together. It's not.
Oh,
HCH,
got it.
It's
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
one that's best friends or whatever the fuck. But
Yeah.
she's talking about to Ethan and she's like, oh my God, like if
Isaac Newton
if Isaac
didn't-
Newton never invented gravity, like we
Yeah.
we would be so much better off. And he's like, what
Yeah.
are you talking about? And she's like if like we don't need it. We don't need gravity.
Why
don't
did
need
he invent it?
I love those types
My
of
favorite
interviews
clip
so
of
much.
that though is when she quotes, she's like, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, right? And which is, I forget where the fuck that's from, but It's one of the famous
Declaration of
documents. The one of the fucking two of them. But
yes,
but
you're making a very valid case to be mocking her right now, Connor.
like you want to know why I voted for whoever the fuck she said or whatever, and he was like, because he quoted Hamilton. We hold these truths to be so.
Oh no! Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm glad I do not have a phobia to this podcast, and I hope you listeners don't have a phobia of this podcast either. Thank you so much for listening. We had some great discussion.
Helenologophobia, the fear of Greek terms and complex scientific terminology.
That's a new one right there. Guys, you're learning so much. And thank you so much, Lothaine, for being here and taking charge in Jerry J's spot.
Thank you for not having glossophobia, the fear of public speaking.
Yes. Thank you for not having that.
Even though we're not,
you did great. You did great at this. Wasn't public speaking, but
Also, forks, not spoons, for ice cream.
Whoa! Because he was talking about chopping them up earlier. I'm actually going to try that.
It's just true. Like if the ice cream, like just fucking, it just fork works better.
It sounds like a very fun time. But please, listeners, follow us. Like the video if you're watching on YouTube.
Do it.
Subscribe. Do whatever you got to do. We also have a Patreon. You'll find it if you look up Nimrodders.
What? Ninja-Rodders.
We're the Ninja-Rodders.
And if you're on the UbiTube, drop your comments below on whether you agree with milk then cereal or
tell Lothaine that he's incredible.
Get in on these debates.
Ice cream with a fork.
Lothaine, plug yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm Lothaine. 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 I'm a variety streamer on Twitch.
Figure out what you
not
do.
Branched out to YouTube yet. I mostly play the Minecraft, but I am a variety streamer. I'll play other stuff too.
Why are you so indecisive?
I'm not.
Oh yeah, he's got a phobia.
Usually, sometimes maybe. I don't know.
You get decided phobia.
Well, everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See ya.